My girlfriend said, "Stop trying to fix me, this is who I am." I said, "I accept that." Then I stopped paying for the things that supported her flaws, like her bar tab and late-night Ubers. Suddenly, she wanted to change. Original post 30 male had been dating Reese, 27, for a year and a half. She was fun, spontaneous, life of the party. That's what attracted me initially. But after moving in together 6 months ago, the fun started feeling expensive. Typical week with Reese. Out Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sometimes Sunday brunch that turned into day drinking. She'd blow through $300 to $400 just on drinks and Ubers. Guess who covered it because she was between opportunities? Last month, I tried talking to her about maybe cutting back. Me, babe, maybe we could stay in some nights, cook dinner, watch movies. Reese, why are you trying to change me? This is who I am. Me, I'm not trying to change you, just thinking about our budget. I'm a social person, Milo. I need to be around people, that's my energy source. I get that, but the bar tabs are getting... Oh my God, stop. You knew who I was when we met. I was literally dancing on a bar. Stop trying to turn me in some boring homebody. That's not what I'm doing. Yes, it is. You want to fix me. Make me into your perfect little girlfriend who stays home and knits or whatever. I've never mentioned knitting. You know what I mean. I'm not changing. This is who I am. Accept it or don't. She stormed off to get ready for another night out. I sat there thinking, she was right about one thing. I did know who she was when we met. And if this was truly who she is, then I needed to accept it, all of it. That night, she went to her usual spot, Neon Lounge. Around 1 a.m., got the usual text. "Baby, can you send dollars for Uber? Phone died, can't use app." Usually I'd Venmo immediately. This time, me, "Sorry, in bed, you'll figure it out." Radio silence. She got home at 3 a.m., furious. "Reese, I had to wait for Bethany to finish her shift and drive me. Took forever. Glad you made it safe. Why didn't you send money?" Me, "You said this is who you are. I accept that. But that doesn't mean I need to fund it." "What? You're a social person who needs nightlife. Cool. I'm someone who needs to save money. We both get to be ourselves." She stared at me like I'd grown a second head. "Reese, but you always me. I was trying to change you by suggesting you stay in. That was wrong. You do you." "So you're punishing me?" Me, "No, I'm accepting you. You're an adult who likes going out. Adults pay their own way." She didn't know how to respond, went to bed confused and angry. Update 1. The next few days were interesting. Reese kept waiting for me to cave, kept her usual schedule, but had to get creative. Tuesday night, pre-gamed hard at home. My vodka, noted for later. Only bought 2 drinks at the bar instead of her usual 6. Left early when friends wanted to hit another spot. Thursday, borrowed $40 from her coworker Shanda for emergency gas money. Spent it at happy hour, had to walk home, in heels. 2.3 miles. Friday, the real test. Her friend Kendra's birthday bar crawl. "Reese, babe, it's Kendra's birthday. I have to go." "Of course, have fun. I'll need money for the party bus and drinks." "Why would you need my money? Because I don't have any." That sounds like something to figure out. Are you serious right now? You said this is who you are. I believe you. Go be yourself. She scrambled, hit up her parents. They said no. Tried her sister, also no. Finally convinced Kendra to spot her for the party bus. Nursed 1 drink all night while everyone else did shots. Her friend Bethany called me from the bathroom. "Bethany, what did you do to Reese? She's acting weird." Me, "Nothing, just accepting who she is." "Bethany, she's borrowing money from everyone. It's embarrassing." "That's between her and everyone." "But you usually..." I was enabling behavior she insisted was her true self. Now I'm not. Saturday was where it got ugly. Reese decided if I wouldn't fund her nightlife, she'd fund it herself. Posted on Instagram, "Who wants to buy a girl drinks tonight?" 3 dudes responded. She picked the one with the boat in his profile pic, Tanner. Showed me the messages like it was a threat. "Reese, see? Other guys appreciate fun girls." Me, "Great, problem solved." Not the reaction she wanted. Went out with Tanner. Came home at 11 p.m. early for her. Me, "Fun night?" Reese, sullenly. He wanted to go back to his place after 2 drinks. And I'm not that kind of girl. I just wanted free drinks. How do you take that? Reese called me a tease and left me at the bar. So you got 2 free drinks, that's something. She threw a pillow at me, but I wasn't wrong. Update 2 Week 2, Reese switched tactics. If I wouldn't pay directly, she'd make me pay indirectly. Started eating all the groceries I bought. Not normal eating, spite eating. Made elaborate meals for her friends using my stuff, left me nothing. I started keeping non-perishables in my car and only buying daily fresh items. Reese, where's all the food? Me, ate what I needed. You said you're a social person, figured you'd eat out. Next, she tried the utility warfare. Left every light on, ran the AC at 60 degrees, hour-long showers. Bill jumped by $150. Me, here's your half of the utilities. $220 half? It's never been half. You're right. I was trying to change your financial situation before. Now I'm accepting you as an independent adult. I can't afford that. Then maybe shorter showers? The real entitlement showed when she started inviting her party friends over. Loud pre-games in our apartment, using my liquor, making messes. Thursday night, came home to 8 people in my living room. Me, hey everyone, BYOB policy starts now. I'm locking my cabinet. Milo, don't be rude. Not rude, just accepting who you are, someone who entertains. Hosts provide drinks usually. Her friend Derek, yo, Reese said you were cool. I am cool, just not funding the party anymore. Half of them left immediately. No free booze, no point staying. Reese was mortified, followed me to the bedroom. You embarrassed me. How? By not providing free alcohol to strangers? They're my friends. Then they should be happy to see you without needing my vodka. But the peak entitlement came that weekend. She announced she was throwing a day party Saturday. In our apartment? Cool, I'll be out. You have to help host. Why? It's your party. We live together. Right? And you live your social life, I'll live mine. Day of the party, she had nothing. No drinks, no snacks, no setup. Told people it was BYOB last minute. Maybe 12 people showed up instead of the 30 she invited. They stood around awkwardly with their individual beers. I came home to her crying in the bedroom while the party limped along outside. Reese, this is humiliating. Me, what is? Reese, I look broke. Are you not? That's not the point. My friends think I'm a loser. Me, because you can't provide free stuff? Those sound like users, not friends. That's when she said it. I want to change. I don't want to be like this anymore. Like what? Poor. Unable to have fun. A burden. You're not poor. You choose to spend money you don't have. You have fun, just not on my dime, and you're only a burden if you expect others to fund your lifestyle. Update 3. Reese's sudden desire to change was purely financial. She didn't want to stop partying. She wanted me to pay for it again. Her first attempt at change was getting a second job. Lasted exactly 3 shifts at a coffee shop before quitting because the hours interfered with her social life. Next, she tried a budget. Allocated $50 a month for entertainment. Blew through it in one night, then declared budget's toxic restriction culture. The relationship imploded when her rent came due. See, we split rent proportionally based on income. I paid 65%, she paid 35%. But that assumed she had income. Reese, I can't make rent this month. Why not? I've been looking for work. This economy is brutal. You quit a job last week. That wasn't sustainable. Neither is not paying rent. She expected me to cover it. When I didn't, she lost it. You're really going to let us get evicted? I paid my portion. You need to pay yours. I can't. Me, then you need to figure something out. Borrow from friends, sell something, get a job. My friends don't have money. The ones you party with 4 nights a week don't have money? She realized what she'd admitted. Her party friends were all broke too, funded by boyfriends or parents or credit cards. Her parents eventually paid her rent, but read her the riot act. Her dad called me. Dilo, what's going on? Reese says you've cut her off? I stopped funding her nightlife, yes. She's saying you're financially abusing her by not paying for her bar tabs? She can't afford to live. She can't afford to party. There's a difference. We didn't raise her to be dependent on men. Then why are you upset I'm not supporting her? He hung up, but they paid her rent. Had final update, the consequences. The end came fast after that. Reese couldn't handle the gap between her lifestyle expectations and her reality. She tried everything. Created a fun fund, Venmo requesting donations from friends, got $12. Attempted to return clothes I'd bought her for cash. Stores offered store credit only. Sold her designer bags. Got maybe 20% of retail. Spent it in one weekend. Started a party planning business. No startup capital. No clients. Each failure made her more desperate. Then she crossed the line. I keep an emergency fund in cash. $2,000 in a lockbox in the closet. Came home to find it open. $400 missing. Where's my money? The emergency fund. $400 is gone. I had an emergency. What emergency? Bethany's birthday. Everyone was going to the VIP section and I could not go. You stole from me for bottle service? Borrowed, I'll pay it back. With what money? When? Stop being so dramatic. It's just money. That was it. I gave her 30 days notice to move out. The entitlement reached new heights. She claimed I was making her homeless. Her parents had offered their spare room. Said I ruined her life by not funding it. Accused me of being controlling by controlling only my own money. Threatened to sue for established lifestyle support. Her friend's boyfriend was a paralegal who laughed at her. During her move-out month, she became vindictive. Brought random dudes home from bars to make me jealous. Joke's on her. I started staying at my buddy Terrence's place. Let her explain to her hookups why her roommate wasn't there. The final straw? She threw one last party the night before move-out. Trashed the place. I documented everything, sent it to her parents. Her mom called. This isn't the daughter we raised. Me. This is exactly who she told me she was. I just stopped subsidizing it. Move-out day, her dad came with a truck, surveyed the damage. Dad, send me the bills. We'll cover it. Appreciate that. Milo, I'm sorry. We enabled this for too long. Not your fault. She's an adult. An adult who never grew up because everyone kept paying for her to stay a child. Last I heard, Reese was living at home, working at her mom's office, on a strict allowance. Still posting about being a social butterfly trapped in a cage, but notably absent from the nightlife scene. Her friend Bethany reached out last month. Reese asks about you. Me, how's she doing? Beth, she's different. Goes to bed at 10 p.m. Meal preps. Has a savings account. Good for her. She says you ruined her life. By accepting who she was? By showing her who she really was without someone else's money. Same thing, isn't it? Here's the thing. I never tried to change Reese. She wanted to be a party girl, living a sponsored lifestyle. I just stopped being the sponsor. The change she wanted wasn't growth. It was getting her funding back. Real change only started when she had to face reality. Living at home at 27, watching her friends on Instagram at places she couldn't afford, working a 9-to-5 she used to mock. Did I ruin her life? No. I stopped financing a fantasy. She ruined her own life by building it on someone else's wallet. Current girlfriend respects money because she earns her own. We go out sometimes, stay in sometimes, and whoever suggests the activity covers it. Revolutionary concept, apparently. Reese wanted to be accepted for who she was, while expecting me to pay for it. Turns out who she was broke. And that's perfectly fine. Just not my problem anymore.